Have you ever stood up from your chair and felt like your legs just didn't want to hold you anymore? Maybe they tremble a little. Maybe they feel heavy, like you're dragging sandbags with every step. Or maybe, deep down, there's a fear you don't want to say out loud, that one day they might give out completely. If you've felt that, you're not alone. Every single day, thousands of seniors across the country silently deal with leg weakness. And most of them are told the same thing. It's just part of getting older. But what if I told you that's not the full story? Your legs are powered by more than just muscle. Behind every step you take, there's a hidden support system. Vitamins and nutrients working behind the scenes, keeping your bones strong, your nerves firing, and your muscles alive. And when those nutrients are missing, so is your strength. In today's video, we're going to uncover the 5 most powerful vitamins your body needs after 60 to rebuild leg strength, prevent falls, and bring confidence back to every step you take. But don't scroll away, because in the final part of this video, I'll reveal the one vitamin that nearly 80% of seniors are low in, yet almost no one talks about. Missing it could be the reason your legs feel unstable, even after rest and stretching. So, if you or someone you love is over 60, this might be the most important health video you watch all month. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I promise you, what's coming next could change how you walk for the rest of your life. Let's get started. Let's begin with the vitamin that quietly controls so much more than most people realize: vitamin D. You've probably heard it called the sunshine vitamin. But this isn't just about mood or bone health. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in muscle function, balance, and fall prevention, especially in seniors over 60. Here's why that matters. Your muscles have something called vitamin D receptors. When your body doesn't get enough vitamin D, those receptors can't help your muscles contract properly. That's when walking becomes harder. Standing up feels unstable. And climbing stairs? That starts to feel like a mountain. Studies have shown that seniors who are low in vitamin D are twice as likely to experience muscle weakness and are at a much higher risk of falling. And here's the scary part. Many seniors are deficient and don't even know it. Why? Because as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Plus, most of us spend more time indoors, especially during colder months. So what can you do? You can start by getting your levels checked. That's the first step. Then, consider adding a vitamin D3 supplement, which is more effective for older adults. Doctors often recommend between 800 to 2,000 IU per day, depending on your current levels. You can also boost your intake naturally with foods like salmon, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products. But don't overlook this, because without enough vitamin D, even the best leg exercises in the world won't give you the strength you need. And remember, we're just getting started. Coming up next, I'll introduce a vitamin that works like a spark plug for your nerves and muscles, and it's one of the most overlooked by seniors dealing with leg fatigue and numbness. If this is helping so far, take a moment to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. You don't want to miss what's coming next. If you've ever felt a strange tingling in your feet, a sense of numbness in your legs, or sudden muscle weakness, there's a good chance your body is missing something essential: vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is like the electrical wiring in your house. It doesn't just power the system, it connects it. Without enough B12, your nerves can't communicate with your muscles the way they're supposed to. Signals get delayed, muscles don't respond properly, and your balance starts to suffer. And here's what most people don't realize: B12 deficiency is extremely common in older adults. As we age, our stomachs produce less of a protein called intrinsic factor, and without it, your body can't absorb B12 efficiently from food. That's why even if you're eating well, you could still be low. What happens when you don't get enough? You might notice weakness or heaviness in the legs, burning or tingling sensations in the feet, difficulty with balance, especially in the dark, brain fog or memory lapses. And here's the good news: when caught early, B12 deficiency is highly treatable. You can boost your intake through supplements, either as oral tablets, sublingual drops, or, in more severe cases, injections prescribed by your doctor. Good food sources include beef liver, eggs, dairy, tuna, and fortified cereals. But this isn't just about what you eat. It's about restoring the connection between your brain and your legs. When that connection is strong, walking becomes smoother, balance improves, and that floating feeling in your feet starts to fade. So don't ignore those small signs. Numbness isn't just annoying. It's your body waving a red flag. In the next part, we'll talk about a mineral that calms your muscles, eases tension, and helps prevent nighttime leg cramps. One that many seniors are dangerously low on without realizing it. If this video is speaking to you, let us know in the comments. What symptoms have you noticed in your legs lately? Your story might help someone else feel less alone. Ready to move forward? Let me ask you something. Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden cramp in your calf or foot? That sharp, twisting pain that makes you jump out of bed and pace the room until it passes? If you have, your body may be trying to tell you something. It might be low on magnesium. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals for muscle relaxation, nerve function, and energy production. Think of it as nature's muscle relaxer. It helps prevent those painful cramps, eases tightness, and improves how your muscles respond when your brain sends a signal to move. Here's what happens when you don't get enough magnesium. Your muscles stay tense. They become more prone to spasms, and your nerves may start to misfire, causing twitching, tingling, or even temporary weakness in the legs. And just like with vitamin D and B12, magnesium deficiency is surprisingly common in older adults. Why? Because stress, certain medications, and even digestive issues can interfere with how your body absorbs it. So what can you do? You can start by adding magnesium-rich foods to your diet. That includes leafy greens like spinach, nuts and seeds, avocados, black beans, and dark chocolate. Yes, real high-quality dark chocolate can help your legs feel better. And if you are still struggling with cramps or stiffness, talk to your doctor about a magnesium supplement, especially in forms like magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate, which are easier for the body to absorb. Many seniors who add magnesium to their daily routine report better sleep, fewer leg cramps, and less overall body tension. It's a small change with a big impact. And when your muscles start to relax, your confidence in standing, walking, and moving naturally begins to return. But we're not done yet. Next, we'll talk about a vitamin that plays a double role. not just helping with circulation in the legs, but protecting your heart and bones at the same time. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. These small adjustments we're talking about can make the difference between struggling with your legs and walking strong every day. Now here's a vitamin most people have never even heard of, vitamin K2, not vitamin K1, which you get from leafy greens. K2 is different. It plays a special role in directing calcium to the right places, into your bones and teeth where it belongs, and away from your arteries, where it can cause serious trouble. So why does that matter for your legs? Because when calcium ends up in your arteries instead of your bones, it can narrow the blood vessels, especially in your legs, leading to poor circulation, fatigue, and muscle weakness. That heavy, aching feeling you sometimes get after standing or walking. Poor circulation may be part of the reason. Vitamin K2 helps by activating proteins that clear excess calcium from your blood and push it back into your bones. This doesn't just protect your heart, it helps keep your legs moving freely. And here's something surprising. Vitamin K2 works even better when paired with vitamin D3. Remember that from Part 1? Together, they support stronger bones, better balance, and more reliable strength in your lower body. You can find vitamin K2 in foods like natto, a fermented soybean dish. But let's be honest, most Americans don't eat that. More accessible sources include hard cheeses, eggs, butter from grass-fed cows, and chicken thighs. You can also find it in supplement form, often combined with vitamin D3 in the right ratio. Look for MK7 on the label. That's the most bioavailable form of K2 for long-term health. And here's the bigger picture. When your blood flows freely and your bones are supported, your legs feel lighter. Steps become easier. Standing feels safer. You regain something that's hard to describe, but you know it when you feel it. Next, we're going to talk about one more nutrient, one that protects your entire nervous system and plays a surprising role in reducing inflammation and improving movement. It's one that almost every senior can benefit from, especially if they're dealing with leg pain or weakness. And remember, this is your body we're talking about. It's worth investing a few more minutes, because what's coming next could be the missing link in your strength and stability. Let's talk about something a little different, but just as vital to your leg strength. Omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of them in connection with heart health. But what many people don't realize is that omega-3s also play a critical role in reducing inflammation and protecting the nerves, especially the ones that run down your spine, through your hips, and into your legs. As we age, chronic inflammation can quietly settle into our bodies, damaging joints, slowing circulation, and interfering with how nerves send signals to our muscles. That's when you start to feel burning, tingling, stiffness, or even pain in your legs and feet. Omega-3s help fight that inflammation at the source. They calm the immune system, reduce swelling in joints and blood vessels, and even support the regrowth of damaged nerve tissues. That means more control, more stability, and less of that dragging, heavy leg feeling that makes movement a challenge. The best natural sources? Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. If you're not a fan of fish, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts can also provide plant-based omega-3s, though in smaller amounts. For many seniors, a high-quality fish oil supplement can make all the difference. Look for one with EPA and DHA, the two most important omega-3 types. And always choose a brand that tests for purity, because quality matters when you're using nutrition to fight inflammation. Here's something inspiring. Many seniors who add omega-3s to their routine report fewer nighttime leg pains, less stiffness when standing, and even better focus and energy throughout the day. It's not a magic pill, but it's a powerful ally, and when combined with the other nutrients we've talked about today, it creates a foundation your legs can finally stand on. And now that we've gone through all 5, let's bring it all together. Because if you've stayed with me this far, you're clearly serious about taking control of your health. And the final message I'm about to share may be the most important one of all. So let's take a moment and look back. We've talked about vitamin D for muscle activation, B12 for nerve signaling, magnesium for relaxation and cramp relief, vitamin K2 for bone support and circulation, and omega-3s for inflammation control and nerve protection. 5 powerful nutrients. 5 simple keys to rebuilding the strength in your legs, not with extreme workouts, not with expensive therapy, but with real, science-backed tools that support your body from the inside out. Now, I want to ask you something personal. How long have your legs been holding you back? How many moments have you passed up? Walks with family, dinners out, trips you once dreamed of, just because your body didn't feel strong enough. That doesn't have to be your story anymore, because starting today, you can begin to rebuild. 1 meal, 1 supplement, 1 habit at a time. You don't need to do it all at once, but you do need to begin. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone you care about. Someone who's been struggling quietly with the same challenges. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, because this is just one of many videos we're creating to help seniors like you live stronger, walk taller, and feel better every day. And remember, if you click away now without taking action, without saving this video or subscribing, you might forget something that could have made a real difference in how you move next week, next month, or next year. Don't let that happen. Your legs are worth it. Your life is worth it. And you're not done yet. Take the next step, because your strongest days might still be ahead.